No users yet. Let me pause myself. Okay, we are live. Two of you are already waiting for me. Hope you can hear me also. Thank you for joining uh, milestone day for Bay Area Cricket Hub for U13, Youth Cricket Hub for U13. Uh, Journey which has started start of the year with a lot of planning and a lot of effort by a lot of people, especially hub dignitaries and some volunteers have come to a big milestone today. Couple of months at least easily went in planning, and then there was more than 2 months of games which has happened, and then I think last weekend was selection tryouts, and now the list comes in few minutes back, and then I thought I'll just come and see you guys and talk to you. So before we start, I think let's talk about a story a little bit or question, and feel free to comment on the channel while you talk, uh, so that we know at least what you feel when I say something, or you have something which you do not like as well. Comment on that. But anyway, that only two rules here in because I have the mic. So uh, first rule is I'm likely be right, and second rule is if you're doubt, refer to rule number one. So let's start with the story. Story is have you done a question for have you done arranged marriage or love marriage? Uh, think about that, uh, and we will talk about this again after some time. But try to answer that question. Is it arranged or love? Especially for the adults here, and not for the any youth players who are not eligible to get married, of course, and they need to work on their cricket and other aspects, of course, like studies. But that is something which you need to think about. Uh, Going back to tryout selections, I have list in front of me, so my eyes will not be on camera because some game happened to me. I tried to schedule live telecast and then I'm on my phone, so it's pretty down and I lost my tripod as well. So first of all, congratulations to 52 player list, I believe, which I see. Arav Gupta, Ayushman Shah, Abir Kulkarni, Advik Vurukonda, Agastya Shah, Ahan Shah, Akash Rao, Anvit uh, Pedireddy, Ari Vankola, Arjun Shrikant, Arjun Koma, Arman Palekar, uh, Arnav Tirunreddy, Aryan Wadhwani, Arya Mehta, Asher Newman, Ayan Faruqi, Ayan Shah, Ayush Rao, Bharat Sharma. Oh, A finished finally. Okay, so uh, uh, Bharat Sharma, Divyam Shah, Ishan Vaidya, Jayant Vagicharla, Kairav Shriram, Kirtan Damalpati, Krish Patel, Param Sangvi, Pranit Joshi, Prasanna Vijay, Pratik Murthy, Ranveer Patil, Ridin Mopuri, Roshan Mowar, Ryan Varghese, Shamik Mukherjee, Sharvi Kadkar, Shiven Jariwala, Siddhant Vivek, Siddhant Shyam, Snehit Gupta, Tati Konda, Srivatsaraman, Vaibhav Kudala Valeti, Varun Thomas, Varun Yerapragada, Vihan Apte, Vikram Ramakrishnan, Virat Singh, Virat Mittimani, uh, Vishishta Charnani, Yashavardhan Singh, Yusuf Kazi, Yuvan Thomas. Fantastic. Great job. Congratulations. It has been hard work for all of you uh, over the last 2 months plus, and it paid off in certain ways. At least you are going to compete among yourself, and I'm sure the selectors will try to find the best out of you based on those games which are coming up. So really satisfactory moment for you for all the effort paid off. And the players who have not got far this far, it's okay. Uh, just a start, just a U13, a long way to go. So I'm sure you all will take pride of your performances, what you have done, and also learnings and improve. So really milestone and watershed moment at this point of time for this year U13. Uh, so going back to the question, um, arranged marriage or love marriage? I heard about arranged marriage. I heard about love marriage, but I have not heard love first and then arrange marriage, same marriage? Not possible, right? Because you can you can do arranged marriage. You can go to each other's house and have a tea and poha, and then look at each other for 10 minutes. Family meets each other in 10 minutes and you make a decision. Or you date each other for 6 months, a year, and then you make a decision. But you don't date each other for 1 year and then do the ceremony of that, whatever that arranged ceremony where you make a decision in 10 minutes. Feels like something like that has happened. And it has happened previously also. It's nothing new. So maybe it is something to look at in terms of process, at this point of time, that do we really need those so much of effort of putting 300 250 300 players through 88 games, so much logistical effort on everyone to get this far and finally make a decision on one afternoon. So that is all, like, these selections are normal. That's how it happens across the cricket playing nations. But they do this first. They do this cut first, and then they make play short list of 50, 100, whatever it is, based on age group and based on their infrastructural capacity. But here we are trying to do opposite, and is that helping? Because then I have some data points from my side. Again, my data may be incorrect. It's a personal data, and I might have done something wrong. But then I'm looking at it, looking at the data from my perspective for like hour or so, and quickly got some data points across. Where is that? Uh, so 52 players made it at this point of time out of 77, and which 28 were dropped. Only 6 of Division 2 players were dropped. 19 of Division 1 players were dropped. Do we know that? So the team which played hard cricket uh, did not take the easy freeway with Tesla in autopilot mode. They drove in a stick shift and made sure they make it. They got the biggest cut. 19 of Division 1 players were dropped. According to me, my data may not be fully correct. And only 6 of Division 2 players were dropped at this point of time in this cut. Um, how did teams fared? So I'm looking at some teams which have done really well. Striker Jaguars making it 6 players. That's really really good. CCS Animal Stars making 6 players in that Division B team. And then SRC Warriors, the winners, made 6 players in this list. Fantastic. And then BCA Mavericks, the finalist, made 8 players in this list. So good job. But then if I look at it differently, um, I'm trying to understand the logic here. Like how could this happen? Like a team winning unbeaten, highest run scored in phase two, highest wicket taken in phase two, highest catches taken in phase two, 6 players, and team which lost to them twice uh, in the same tournament, 8 players. So see, arranged marriage, love marriage. We are trying to do both. Love, arrange after love. We need to look at it. Otherwise, this skewed data coming. So and then let's look at the players. I feel for some players as well, because we took names of the who players who did really well and got into those 52. I want to also call out some names at this point of time for the players who I feel missed out, and I do not know the reasons. I do not know if they missed out due to injuries, or there was some availability polls were taken in terms of traveling, or there was a yo-yo results. I have no visibility, and I do not want that visibility as well at this point of time. But I feel some players after 8 games, especially for Division One, which I care about always, uh, uh, did not make it. Let's look at the batters. Um, Parivrit Kaliru save 372 runs, I believe, in 322 balls, average of 74, and strike 115. Did not make it. I don't know about injury, I do not know availability, I do not know about yo-yo, or I do not know about selection results, but did not make it. I feel sorry. Vutansh Vupula, 237 balls, 286 runs. I know one of the innings at least making the match winning for the team. Average of 40.8 and maybe a strike rate of 120. Did not make it. Vihan Dongrekar, uh, 183 balls, 218 runs. Final innings I remember, semi-final innings I remember. So yeah, uh, average of 36.33, strike rate of 119. Did not make it. And I'm looking at only top 30 batters and bowlers here because 52 has been selected. So I wanted to look at top 30 on both sides. On my data again, my data may not be the accurate one. Again, I'm saying so. I do not have data which selectors or the hub committee may have. This is my own rough data. I can be wrong in my data, but hopefully my assessment is right. Uh, Siddharth Jandiala, yeah, scored like what 177 runs, little slow strike rate, average of 25 something, but scored those 177 runs, and still he is in top 25 batters. Uh, Adrit Nathani played for DCL Hawks. I scored 174 runs again, average of 29, healthy strike rate of 60. I think missed out. And Arya Bharat scoring 161 runs for average of 32 and strike rate of 72, missed out. So I feel for these batters. I hope all of them got fair chances. All of them might have other reasons. If the availability was an issue, then we can't help it, right? But if any other case, then I hope they do better in the upcoming other games and their training, and I'm sure they will do. Let's look at bowling data. Again, top 30 bowlers. Uh, at the top here, missing out Vedant Ayachit, 33.4 overs, 12 wickets. Highest wicket taken in this record is 14. So this is number 3 wicket taker. 12 wickets, 1 5 wicket haul. In 34 overs, only 8 wides. Uh, there are some 5 6 catches taken as well. Wickets per over is 0.336. So 0.36 wickets falling every over. Strike rate of every 11 runs given, there's a wicket taken. Division 1 final winner is final winner missing out. Uh, Saharsh Chilavari, 37 overs, 12 wickets again. Wides 22, a little bit higher, but still wickets per over is not bad, 0.32. Strike rate is not bad, 13. Missing out. Again, Division 1 players only I'm looking at. Yash Man- Managoli, uh, 45.5 overs, looks like a prime bowler for a team or team not having many bowlers. So whichever you look at it, but good performance there. 12 wickets again, 30 wides, uh, and then wickets per over little less, and strike rate is little higher, 14, not bad. So, but still missing out, taking 12 wickets, and still he is like number 10 bowler in terms of number of wickets. Ariket Madheshetty, uh, taking 11 wickets in 31 overs, a little bit higher on wide. But yeah, wickets per over is 0.36 again, and strike rate is also 11, like Vedant. So good job there. Rishi Datani, 31.2 overs, I think 11 wickets again. Wides are higher, uh, but the strike rate again is very good in terms of wickets per over. Uh, Pranik Chaturvedi taking those 10 wickets. Uh, uh, and then wides are 11 in 35 overs, so good bowling again there. And yeah, so other data points are great, but still 11 wickets or 10 wickets in 35 overs and only 11 wides. Abhinav uh, Kalan uh, Kalidandi, around 40 overs, 10 wickets, 16 wide, little higher, but still 10 wickets and bowling 40 overs for the team. Atharva Sharma, 31 overs, 9 wickets, and then I think 27 wides, a little higher on wides here. But yeah, strike rate is 13 runs per over, which is good. Shubham Biani, 35 plus overs, 9 wickets, again winner of the tournament, cup holder. Uh, why it's a little higher, but that's 19 is okay. And then but their wickets per over and strike rate is 13, which is not bad. So these are the bowlers I do feel about. So batters I talked about. These are the top 30 batter and bowler which I could not find in the list. Hopefully I'm wrong and they're there. But what I saw in last hour or so, I could not find them. These batters and bowlers of Division 1, though they perform consistently well across their 8 games, are not on the list at this point of time. Their journey ends at this point for U13 Bay Area Hub. And in a sense, that's not, as we said, it's okay. It's just a U13 regional game, and they tried hard. Uh, but there are players who might have done better than them in arranged marriage. So yeah, some of them are there, and they will represent us. The best of them will represent Bay Area first team, and then I think some of the other players will, if I'm not wrong, go to San Diego to fight for a spot for the overall Western team, as they call. So I wish all of them best. But here is a question we need to ask ourselves: do we need some reforms in terms of structure? If we want to put this kind of effort of 2 months of planning, 3 months of games, uh, uh, and so much of WhatsApp and so many calls, we better honor the data. And uh, if like people will ask me, it's easy to comment what would I have done. Um, I don't know. If I think I would have had, either I wouldn't have kept the game at all. I would have called those 300 orchids in the nets, and did what we did in those 2 days of selections there, and then selected 100 top 100, and would have those 5-6 game between them. Less effort, more output maybe. Of course, some of the good ones might get dropped in those 10-15 minutes, but at least they don't need to go through those 8 games which they went through at this point. Or after you have a data, after you date someone, as I said, you cannot get into arranged marriage table with the same person, right? You have to make a decision. So that means after the you had data, we shouldn't have done selection. We should have done elimination. That means list should have been smaller, should have been maybe 60 players maximum, because you need 48 or what, 52 now, and then and eliminate 8 or 10 which you think are not there for various aspects, maybe fielding, scared of the ball, whatnot. I'm not a selector, I'm not knowledgeable enough and skilled enough to make those calls, but elimination would have been better than the selection, uh, uh, whatever, 25 29 kids uh, stopping here at this point from selection mechanisms. So I think we need to choose something. I hope powers to be are looking at it from that perspective, and everything which grows also improves. So I'm sure Bay Area cricket is growing, it will improve, and we will decide, do we need to first do arrangement or first do dating, and not both together. So, but overall, again, congratulations to those 52 players who are going to compete among themselves for next 3 games, 3 days, I think, maybe 4 teams. So multiple games will happen between them. I heard May 10th, May 11th, and May 17th are the games. I hope I can go attend some of it. I hope to see you as well there. But feel free to comment. I know I said some certain tone of disappointment or certain advices here, and not everybody agrees, of course, and shouldn't be. We all shouldn't be on the same page always. That's where the best comes out. So feel free to comment on this thread on the YouTube live, and looking forward to see you soon. All the best to our Bay Area team to get the best 12, 13 of the first team, and then in the other West Zone team, maximum of our players coming in. So looking forward to the first Premier League happening for U13 is a great opportunity in the this Memorial Day weekend. I'm looking forward to that as well. So see you guys over there and over here, both. Looking forward. Bye for now. If you joined right now, please go and watch the video. It is only 18 minutes something. It's not too long. Put it 1.25 speed and you can watch it. Thank you.